Hi, today we will read books about fish. And this week, our topic is about how animals help each other in a group. So, here's the joke of the day about fish. We all know that one of the features that fish have is they have short memory. So, here's a joke about it. Here's a little fish. Oh, wow, I got it. And he seems like he's calculating the meaning of life by using some very complicated math operations and functions, right? Some features that we don't even know. And then he keep going, going, going. Wait, what was I thinking about? So here's the short memory of a little fish. That reminds me of Finding Dory, right? And Nemo, Finding Nemo too. So really interesting. All right, our learning goal today is to review main idea and details about a nonfiction book. And today we will use the book called A Team of Fish to talk about the main idea and key details. And we know that this appears in a nonfiction book. And here is our book title, A Team of Fish. When we look at a nonfiction book, there is a little trick that you can always use. In our book, there is a small box next to the title. It happened to every book that you read in Wonders, and it helps you understand what the main idea is. Usually, we wouldn't decide main idea right away from title or from one sentence in the book. We will find the main idea at the end of the book because you have to read the whole book first to tell what the general idea is of the book, right? But the essential question help us know what the book is about. How do animals help each other? Read about how some fish help each other. Oh, so we probably got a general idea that this book is talking about how a team of fish help each other. Okay, and when we are reading, I'm going to put the main idea here. How the book is about how fish help each other in a team. And I wouldn't want to say the main idea is fish because, yes, this book is talking about fish, but what about fish? So I want to be more specific about the main idea, but not too specific, right? We don't go into the details, but it's a general thing. So now, when we read the book, I want you to think about what are the details that supports the main idea. So our main idea here is that fish help each other in a team. So the details that I'm looking at will be about how fish help each other in a group, right? So on above here, I have some detailed choices that we can put under in the detail boxes later. But let's look at the books first. A team of fish. Fish swim in lakes and creeks. Fish swim in deep blue seas or oceans. Let's dive into the water. Let's look at fish. So here, did the text talk about how fish help each other? No, not really, or not yet, right? But in the picture, we see the clue that fish swim in the blue sea, they swim in the blue ocean, and this looks like it's a deep ocean, right? Fish can swim alone. Fish can swim with a partner. Fish can swim in a bunch too. A bunch of fish is called a school. So here comes the word school. I know the school, we go to school too, but here school has a different meaning. The school here means a bunch of fish, right? As the nonfiction book is telling us what school means. A bunch of fish is called a school. So school has a different meaning here. A school has lots of fish. They are a team. So again, school means it's a bunch of fish, and explains here too. The school has lots of fish. The fish help each other. They look for food together. So here comes one detail that how do fish help each other? They can look for food together. Fish eat a lot of things. Fish eat lots of things. Some fish eat small animals. Some fish eat other fish. For example, we can see these catfish eat together for safety. It can be unsafe to swim alone. What's the chief reason? Danger. A fish can get snapped up, but a fish can hide in the school. Fish in the school have a neat trick. The fish swim close together. So let me take a look at the picture, and I see there's a school of fish that swim so close to each other, and they form kind of shape, right? Big fish will not mess with them because they look like one huge fish. So these fish, the crescent tail big eye fish, swim in a school to fool big fish. So, oh, that's how they help each other. They swim very close to each other so that they look like one big fish. So the big fish wouldn't mess around with them. This big fish wants to eat, but it stays away. The school looks like a huge fish that may eat him. Fish in a school keep each other safe. A school is a good place for a fish to be. Hundreds of barracuda fish swim in a school together. So from this nonfiction book, we learned that why do fish always stay together, especially those small fish, right? Because they can keep each other safe. They can look for food together. They can hide in a school, and they can keep the big fish away. So here I have a link, a YouTube video that shows you what a school fish look like in a real ocean. And we see that they move in a school to keep each other safe, right? And they probably look for food together. And when they are so close to each other and move together, they look like a huge fish. So it can confuse the big fish. And it is pretty cool, right? So you can watch those YouTube videos too by searching School of Fish. So let's go back to our main idea and key details. Again, this book is talking about how fish help each other. Let's take a look at those details and see if every detail is talking about the main idea. The first detail says fish live in teams called a school. This is one of the facts in the book. Do you think this detail is talking about fish help each other? No, it's not, right? It is a fact that the fish in teams or a bunch of fish is called a school, but this is not really a detail that talks about the main idea. So let's cross it out. Let's take a look at the second detail. Fish swim in sea or oceans. This is another fact that's in the book, but is this detail talking about how fish help each other in a team? Not really, right? So let's cross it out. Let's take a look at the third detail. Fish swim in the school to full big fish. Is this detail talking about fish helping each other? Yes, I think so too. So I'm going to move this detail down. Fish swim in the school to full big fish. And then we have another detail. Fish look for food together. Does that detail talk about how fish help each other? Yes, it does, right? It tells us that fish will swim together and look for food. So they help each other find food. And last detail, fish can hide in the school. Does that talk about how fish help each other? Yes, it does. When fish swim in the school, they hide, so they help each other hide themselves so they can be safe. So you see that those details that I picked are supporting the main idea. So first of all, we need to get the main idea right. And the main idea is never about one word. And then when we look at the details, we need to find the details that always support the main idea. Okay, the details such as fish swim in the sea or oceans, these are part of the details in the book too, but they didn't really support the main idea. So we don't put them in the chart. Do you understand now? Have a try by using Flipgrid today and record a response of you talking about the main idea and details of another book. So you can go on Wonders, and I need you to go find the book, another book about animal teams, which is called Animal Teams. And as you read the book, I want you to talk about what is the book mainly about, what is the main idea of this book, and what are the details that supports the main idea. Remember, what is some little hint that can help you? The box next to the title, right? The essential question always help you develop your main idea. Read about unusual animal partners. All right, so here's a little hint that you can use to talk about main idea. I'm looking forward to your responses in the Flipgrid.